this is the third ride for the sidecar competitors. Well, who's doing it with the points at the moment? We've got Rob Bradley and Tristan Winterburn, the only ones on a maximum. But as we go into this race, I was wanting to quickly look and see if John Halsey's back on his own machine. Have they done the conversions, repairs, whatever was necessary? I think he's back on his machine. He's in second place at the moment, very close to Ivor Matthews and Tony Miles, who are on 12 points in the competition so far. They sit in second place, but they're under pressure from John Halsey as they go up the straight, and John Halsey's found a way through. John Halsey gets through on the inside. Ivor Matthews doesn't want to give up that position, and I can see that we've got the competition leader at the moment, Rob Bradley and Tristan Winterburn, in third place. So is this going to put the gun amongst the pigeons amongst the points? Is this going to make the competition a lot closer to the end of the day? Well, we come into that pit bend again, and John Halsey and Jason Glenie have got the lead, but only just from Ivor Matthews and Tony Miles. Rob Bradley looking to have a go at Ivor Matthews as well. He leads the competition on 14 points at the moment, sitting in third place in this heat, looking to try and find a way through in the second perhaps as they go into this pit turn. Down the back straight they go. John Halsey trying to open up the gaps, trying to pull away, trying to put command on this one as he goes into the last lap, as he goes past us. There's problems for Jason Glenie. Jason Glenie has got problems. He's gone down on the side of the machine. I think he's able to stay there now. Can he get back up again as they come out of that top bend? Because he certainly stayed down as he went past in front of me. I think he has moved. He's recovered well. Watch what's happening in second place though. Ivor Matthews under pressure from Rob Bradley and Tristan Winterburn, who lead the competition at the moment. Can they make it up in the second? They come to the line. It's going to be close, but third they've got to be contend with. So what's going to happen to the points now as we transfer the points from that heat? That really has been a battle of the top three in the competition so far. John Halsey was sitting in third, Ivor Matthews was sitting in second, and Rob Bradley was leading, but it was all very close. So we move on to race 21 in your programme. They get underway, and Duncan Tolhurst has made a very good start. Steve Smith is right there with him now, and Steve Smith looking for a way through. Oh, they all get together in that first turn. There's a lot of changes from the fourth and fifth, and Duncan Tolhurst is going to be passed again as they go down the back straight. No, he isn't. He comes back again and looks that wide line round that pit bend. Oh, Steve Smith certainly with the lead at the moment. Much better ride from him. Duncan Tolhurst trying to stay with him. It's Matt Tyrrell that's in third place at the moment, who was trying to get that second from Duncan Tolhurst. And incredibly, it was Rob and Chris Winterburn that I was saying that could have perhaps got right up there on schedule with the leaders of the competition. And they've missed out on this one completely. Well, it's all very, very close at the front because Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel are having a much, much better ride. Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen trying to stay with them, making sure they don't get too far away. They'll be looking to make a challenge on this one, I'm sure. They close up going down the back straight. Well, they've certainly beaten off the challenge from Matt Tyrrell and Sean Yates, but now they can concentrate on trying to get past Steve Smith. But Steve Smith holding a very tight line with one more lap to go. Well, he's a lot closer this time as he goes into the top bend. Oh, there must be great disappointment to Rob and Chris Winterburn. They really were in with a chance, and they've had another good ride here of staying right up with the leaders of the competition. But it's all changed as we go to the checker flag this time because Steve Smith has pulled it out of the bag and he's got a race victory. Duncan Tolhurst in second, Matt Tyrrell in third, Andy Simons in fourth. Well, the second semi-final is underway. We look across the far side as they break going up the back straight. Matt Reed and Neville this time, but together going into that top turn. They're going very, very wide. Matt Reed is right out on the outside of the circuit, and Calvin Tatum has got himself to the front. Jeremy Doncaster is in there as well in third place. So number 6 it is Jeremy Doncaster in third place as they go up the back straight. Calvin Tatum starting to goes up the back straight, but he's one race down on the riders above him. Matt Reed still there in second. Trevor Banks is sitting there in fourth place at the moment, and there's a good little battle going on for that fourth place. That's really the rest of the places are starting to get spread out. Matt Reed sitting there second place. guarantees him a place in the final. Rob Wilson has made a fantastic start. John Halsey's up there in second place. Rob Bradley's got to go the long way around if he's going to get any advantage. He's on the outside of John Halsey at the moment. They race down the back straight. The positions have changed in second. Well, as we go into that bottom turn, I can see that as the sun shines off them, we come off that pit turn, and we've got Rob Wilson and Ian Well leading as they come past me. Duncan Tolhurst has got in front of John Halsey, and indeed Ivor Matthews has got in front of Rob Bradley. No way am I going to try and work this one out as they go down the back straight. We're just going to have to enjoy the race and add the points up when they're finished, because Rob Wilson is going out to prove a point, I'm sure. He had problems earlier on this afternoon. It's great to see him back in this sort of form. He would have been in contention, I'm sure, if he'd have swapped bikes earlier on today. And what is this going to do to the points with Rob Bradley dropping all the way back to 5th place at the moment? Ivor Matthews in front of him in 4th. In front of him, John Halsey and Jason Glenie. And as we work out the overall points at the moment, remember there was 3 points difference between Rob Bradley and John Halsey. How will this finish? Because they got one more lap to go. Rob Wilson and Ian Well lead the final on maximum points at the moment. That's not really the issue, because the other points is what is the issue is all about as we go into this bottom turn. John Halsey, I'm sure, would love to get up into second place, but he's slowing on that bottom bend, and John Halsey's hit problems as he comes to the line. John Halsey's hit problems, he crosses the line, and in fact Ivor Matthews has slowed down as well, and Rob Bradley's gone through. There's a chain off for John Halsey, I can see, but I've just got to wait for my lap scorers to give me the official result, because I'm sure that Rob Bradley passed Ivor Matthews as they went over the line.
Rather decimating the field. I did ask Neville Tatum if he would come and help out with Jason Bunyan when I knew that Jason King wasn't coming, and he agreed to come, and then his next door neighbour's house caught alight last night and did a lot of damage to his house, so he's unable to be here this afternoon. The best pair's a bit plagued this year, but they're powering on down the straight and into the first turn.
Come on, Mark.
So first and third are appearing at the moment, and I believe so are second and fourth. It's hot stuff down here at Northiam. Around the turn they come. Lovely circuit here, lovely sunshine. Mark on the inside. Timrose just past now. Mark Giles goes back after Martin Williams. Here he is, hot stuff down that rather straight. Look side by side as they're coming down here. Mark Giles still holding the back of it now. Martin Williams and Tim Noakes side by side there. That was a little bit close, and Tim Noakes goes down. Tim Noakes drops it on that turn. Can he pick it up and get it going again? Mark Giles then leading his partner Gareth Hickmott in third place, so it's good points for those two. As they come out of that turn, we've got 26. Mark Giles takes the checkered flag. Martin Williams in second place. Then Gareth Hickmott. It was bad luck for Tim Noakes. He was really trying hard there. Round of applause please for Tim Noakes before he collapses. Look at that. Well done. Race 29 was 41.7, 17, 1 minute 25.77, 51.75. Sidecars again, Dave Steers scoring a lot of points here this afternoon with his partner Mick Tyrrell. They're in first and second place as they go into that first turn. Ian Lee Ames is right in there in third place. Then it's John Stafford and Carl Squirrel. He'll wear that Carl Squirrel out, won't he? 5 outfits in there, so I think that's Reg Blackmore that's missing. 17, Dave Steers and Simon Beatty from Mick Tyrrell and Tony Baseby. Oh, 183. 183 Ian Lee Ames and Paul Phillips. They're pushing hard after Mick Tyrrell now. His partner John Hiscock is right there behind him. So, 17, Dave Steer. Passengers by, Simon Beanie leading this one, and Ian the Ames is getting very excited with Mick Towell as they come down that rubber straight. Ian the Ames scorches through on the inside. Mick Towell turns the throttle on and answers back at him. Brilliant racing as they come down to the last lap flag. One more lap to go and Dave Steer doesn't know that right on his heels is Ian the Ames, and Ian the Ames is chomping at a bit. He's all over the back end of that bike, and Mick Towell's all over the end of his bike, and look at him going down that back straight. You can put all three in a transit van as they go down into the next corner. Dave Steer pulls a little clear, and into the turn they come. It is Dave Steer on the inside. He's letting Ian the Ames run round him now. He's taking him wide, and over the line he goes. It's Dave Steer that wins. Ian the Ames in second. Mick Towell in third. From John Hiscock and John Stafford. This is the 350cc solo final for the best pairs, the ACU best pairs for 2003. The meeting that nearly never happened, and I think we're all pleased here today that it's gone off so far very well. Perhaps I shouldn't say anything. We've got 4 more races to go yet. On the line, on the starter's orders, the safe slide, and here they come. It's a good break, an even break as they go down that back straight. And Lewis and Denham is running about 5th at the moment. The Taylor boys look like they're 1 and 2. Well, 1 and 4 now. That's how fast they're going past each other. Lewis Denham comes through. He's up in the 4th. From Richard Smith. Richard Smith in there in 3rd spot. I wish I could do the mathematics quick enough in my head to know what's what. But basically, really, they need to get out in front of this. They only had a 1-point buffer coming into this race. Lewis Denham and Richard Smith need to get their fingers out. Here they come with only 4 laps to do in it. From Richard Smith. From Lewis Denham. Lewis Denham going up on the inside of Richard Smith, and he's past his partner. He goes after the man at the front. He says, I want this and I want it badly. And he is gaining ground as he comes round there. It's Neil Taylor leading. It's the 16-year-old Lewis Denham throwing that bike up the track at him. It really means business here this afternoon. Line on that turn, and Neil Taylor shuts the door on him. But we've been lost to Taylor. Yes, we've lost to Taylor on the far side there. So I think Denham's through. Denham goes through. Lewis Denham, 16 years of age. What a superstar. There's the checkered flag. There's cracking. And Mr. Taylor in second place. And then Dave Mears and Matt Reed right next to each other side by side. Then Bob Dolman, Phil Simmons and Kevin Buck, and Chris Still, and Mr. Taylor bringing his machine up, running with that machine to the finish line to try and salvage some more points. But I would believe that will go to Lewis Denham and Richard Smith. The starting marshal is happy. The tape's going, here they come. It's the 500cc, the big final for the solos. Only one big sidecar race to go, and Jeremy Doncaster goes to the front. Jeremy Doncaster powers on towards victory as he comes round that turn. He's pulling away from the rest of the field. 42 years of age, and he's going for it. Second place, and it's Mark Giles, and it's Mitch Cotton and Richard Hall. That 5-point buffer won't be enough, I don't think, to do this lot. Richard Hall goes after Mitch Cotton. Problems for somebody over there as Martin Sturgeon straightens up badly out of that turn. But round they come. Jeremy Doncaster is leading it. Richard Hall's got past his partner, Mitch Cotton. He's going to show the way through this one now. Mark Giles holding on to second place, really going through it. Jeremy Doncaster out in front. Mark Giles in second. Richard Hall comes up. I think now they're starting to get into position where they're going to win this pairs championship. Because Mr. Hilliard is way down the field and Jeremy Doncaster's right up on the front. So here they come. On to the last lap flag. Oh, down goes somebody. Jeremy Doncaster comes through. Richard Hall's through. Somebody else has hit that forward machine. Rich Cotton goes through. I think they're going to be the champions. The riders are stopping here. The red flags are indeed out. Gareth Hickmott is the one that's gone down. And can't see quite who the first one is from here. He didn't look very happy. He's pointing at somebody. Gareth Hickmott and Mark Giles. It's Mark Giles. He's up and not looking very happy.
hunting down for the last 2 laps. He's just got by him now. Gary Jackson goes into the lead, followed by Paul Whitelam and John Hiscock. Paul Whitelam on a borrowed But as we go, Gary Jackson, he wants to be British champion again. He's come across the line. Good battle developing in the back of the pack here. Peter Lloyd's just got past Mick Kay. John Hiscock's doing his best to get past him as well. Rob Wilson's out in front. There's a big gate out of 4. We're all the way around the outside. John Hiscock still charging. He wants that spot. Here he goes up the inside. He's got him. That's all we like to see. He's fighting back. Mick Kay fights back. He's back in front. No, it's Hiscock. No, it's Cave. Goes in the last turn and Johnny Hiscock just gets by. Oh, Mick Cave fights back on the last lap. Give him a round of applause, that was good stuff. Symon Wall's pushing through now, and Mick Cave, he gets up there. Duncan Tolhurst is going to try and follow him through, but it's Paul Bickley out in front. Duncan Tolhurst just moves through on Mick Cave now, he just moves around a bit. Oh, the boy's got infield. But it's all Paul Bickley out in front, Symon Wall's chasing him down. Oh, 4 abreast into the first turn, that's what we like to see. Oh, right around the outside, Symon Wall. Here's Johnny, he's got to come down in front. That Tyrrell makes a big run up the inside. Oh, a little bit of rubbing racing. You can throw a blanket over the whole lot of them. Symon Wall around the outside of Matt Tyrrell, pushes up high, out in the dirt. Richard Moore up the inside, Matt Tyrrell gets it around, but it's still John Hiscock out in front. Oh, Symon Wall's trying hard. Not paying dividends just at the minute. Richard Moore goes up the inside of Matt Tyrrell. Bit of hanging and banging going on down in that turn. He gets through. Here comes Symon Wall. He comes through too. But it's all John Hiscock out in front. Symon Wall really lighting that throttle up. You can never discount John Hiscock. He can pull it out when he has to. He's out in front now. He's still in front. Closely followed by Richard Moore. Richard Moore's trying hard. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was a cracker. That's what we like to hear. Here we go. It's action. There's three of them into the first turn. Rob Wilson. No, it's Roger Wynn. Whitelam up the inside of all of them. Duncan Tolhurst up the inside of Rob Wilson. Roger Wynn. You can throw a blanket over the lot of them. Roger Wynn up the outside of Whitelam. Here comes Duncan Tolhurst up the inside. Whitelam with the chair wheel up. Roger Wynn still on the outside of Duncan Tolhurst. Rob Wilson now up the inside. Here he comes. But it's all Paul Whitelam out in front. Lovely move in the first turn. You've got to take your hat off to him. He's on a borrowed bike, unfamiliar machinery, and he's doing real well. Still Whitelam in front. Tolhurst in second. Wilson in third. And we come across the line. Alright, let's go. Here we go. The tapes are up. And that's Rob Wilson that makes the best start. John Halsey chases him into the first turn, but it's Rob Wilson in the first turn first. John Halsey's coming in second. Followed by Symon Wall. Oh, Johnny Hiscock's rounding up there out the turn. Here comes Symon Wall up the inside of John Halsey. Not quite that time. Rob Wilson pushes high. Here comes John Halsey up the inside of him. Not quite that time. Here comes Symon Wall. He's hunting him down. Rob Wilson still pushing high. John Halsey still trying to get through. Here comes Symon Wall. The boys are really turning on the show for you today. Rob Wilson still trying the mid-track. Here goes Halsey up the inside. He just gets by. That goes Ian well. Johnny Hiscock does well to miss him.
Up the hill they come then, and Matt Reed is ahead of Martin Williams. John Weeks and Brian Hussey coming behind. The problem is Matt Reed goes down on the outside of the track, picks the bike back up. This should be it. Up the hill they go. Martin Williams got a good start. Matt Reed there on his shoulder. Then we've got Mike Johnson trying to come through. Matt Reed go running outside. Beautiful race in here. Matt Reed versus Martin Williams. Down the hill they go. Martin Williams used to ride for Stoke, Wimbledon, in Arsenal Speedway. Swindon is battling here on the inside. Matt Reed at bay. Matt Reed's going to go on the outside. There's a Wimbledon Walker rider. Matt Reed is champion as well. Somerset Speedway rider Matt Reed drops back into second place. And Martin Williams seems to have got himself sorted out. He wasn't going his quick first time out, but he's really going well here. Martin Williams from Newton in Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire up the hill. Number 25 from 152, Matt Reed. Then we've got Martin Sturgeon, number 15, ahead of Jonathan Clark. Then it's local boy Michael Goddard, ahead of John Weeks, followed by, I think it was Richard Cooper, we're picking up to come round, but let's look at this battle up front, because it's Martin Williams still holding on Matt Reed. This is a surprise, this one. Martin Williams racing really well. Martin Sturgeon in a lonely third place, followed by Jonathan Clark and Mike Goddard. John Weeks ahead, and that was Simon Tolhurst. Then it's Andy Downs. This time Matt Reed up to the inside line towards the checker flag. Whoa, just over the line, I think it was Martin Williams. So Matt Tyrrell out in this one, Clive Stoneman, Mick Tyrrell, also Lee Hicks, and well, we've got four outfits that come up the hill. First of all, it's Mick Tyrrell who leads. Clive Stoneman got a terrible start, but tries to come through from the back there. Didn't succeed that time around, but it's Gary and Craig Palmerter going through on the inside of Mick Tyrrell. Beautiful move there for the Palmerters as they come up the inside, but Mick Tyrrell's having none of it. Goes back into the lead. And I think Lee Hicks is the one that's missing this time around.
But as they come round again, Farmers looking at tight inside line, very, very tight. Still holding on. Matt Tyrrell is in third spot, the Cornishman. And then we got Clive Stoneman in fourth spot. But Mick Tyrrell and Tony Bates just hanging on in there ahead of the Parmeters. Father and son there, Gary and Craig. And then we go towards the pits area, and the Parmeters close right up again. They try to get on the inside, doesn't succeed. Mick Tyrrell closes the door on them. And well, Matt Tyrrell's just going to sit back and keep a watching brief in third place this time around and let them battle for it. The Parmeters again trying to go on the inside, trying to wait for Mick Tyrrell to go wide. So the checker flag's gone and they've done the business. Best of the rest, though, seems to be veteran Willie Tustin. Problems, we've got a rider there, we've got two riders going down. So I think the Ivor Matthews, John Hiscock, Gary Parmenter, Paul Johnson, Duncan Tolhurst, Mick Tyrrell, isn't it mouth-watering, everybody? We got one outfit left on the line as they go up the hill. Ivor Matthews, John Hiscock just ahead of Ivor Matthews. One outfit didn't get going down on the start line, but as they come round towards us, it's John Hiscock ahead of Ivor Matthews. Ivor Matthews throwing that outside line. Side by side they come down the hill. Duncan Tolhurst in third spot. Duncan Tolhurst tries to come through now into the lead. Duncan Tolhurst on the inside of John Hiscock, doesn't quite make it. Ivor Matthews goes on the outside. John Hiscock comes up. What a battle this is. Now we got another rider coming up to join them. But John Hiscock and Ivor Matthews side by side as they come around that hill. And it's Ivor Matthews, John Hiscock. Paul Johnson making his move now as well. And then Duncan Tolhurst in there. Duncan Tolhurst makes his move now on John Hiscock. John Hiscock's about to lose 2 places, he does. He goes back in the 4th spot. So Ivor Matthews it is who leads down the hill. Paul Johnson up in the 2nd place. Ivor Matthews now battling now with Duncan Tolhurst. The Parmeters are at the back there, there's the problems there. And Mick Tyrrell is back in 5th place, but poor old John Hiscock has gone from 1st to 4th. And the checkered flag is about to be made ready. Ivor Matthews wins. Paul Johnson 2nd, Duncan Tolhurst 3rd.
Sees Paul Johnson and Darren Wills, Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones, Steve Smith and Dave Williams, Ian Ames and Paul Phillips, Ryan and Gavin Partridge. That's the lineup for race 8, the right-hand sidecars. Oh, away they go, right on time there. They leave that line, they go down the first straight. They're a bit staggered out already, but down the straight they go. Ian Ames is not getting the best of the start there. He's the last one off the line. He's got a lot of work to do. On the front line, it's 74. Duncan Tolhurst leading from Paul Whitelam. So Duncan Tolhurst going. Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. They're in that attic on their front line. Look at Paul Whitelam going on the inside of Duncan Tolhurst. Duncan Tolhurst winding up that throttle and getting just a few yards in front. But Paul Whitelam's up for it this afternoon. Ian Ames has made his way up into 3rd. No Paul Johnson and Darren Wilson in this one, but Duncan Tolhurst, Paul Whitelam in 2nd. Ian Ames in 3rd. Then the Partridge boys, and then Steve Smith and Dave Williams bringing up the rear. Paul Whitelam climbing all over that outfit of Duncan Tolhurst. He comes on the outside, he puts the power on. Duncan Tolhurst holding it tight on the inside. It's all hell for leather as they come up there. The last lap Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen from Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones. They take the wide line in, the tight line out. Is it enough? Can they do it? They go through. Duncan Tolhurst gets in all sorts of trouble there, but he's got it back under control. Round that corner they come then. 92, Paul Whitelam and Kev Jones see the checkered flag for the first time this afternoon. Duncan Tolhurst in 2nd. Ian Ames is right in there in 3rd. Race 10 on the line then under starters' orders. Here they come. Oh, right off the back goes somebody. Wasn't sure. It's 25, Tony Penfold and Carl Bell, defending champions, well clear in this one. Colin Clark in 2nd, looking over his shoulder, Cup is there. So Mr. Cup isn't there, unfortunately. His motor's sounding a little flat, misfiring a little bit. Clive Holland goes through it inside. Clive Holland spins right round and spits the thing over sideways. A brave try there. And that's laying down on the floor at the moment, the machine up in the air. 14.24, 56.83, and the right-hand side cars go down to the first turn. We haven't got Paul Johnson. Oh, we've got a fair few others. No Dave Steer in this one either. 183 is Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips having a right ding-dong battle with Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen. Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen trying to come through on the inside. There's no love lost there between them two, is there? Duncan Tolhurst torches through on the inside. Ian Leamis drifts back on the inside and comes at him again. Who's it going to be as they go past him? It's just Duncan Tolhurst from Ian Leamis, from Lewis Cook, from Ryan and Gavin Partridge. Well, those front two are certainly had a hammer and tong there, and Ian Leamis wants it back. Duncan Tolhurst is holding on to it at the moment. Duncan Tolhurst scorches out of that corner. Ian Leamis goes through on the inside. It's going to be tight stuff. Ian Leamis has got it back on the last lap flag from Lewis Cook, from Ryan Partridge. Down the back straight, Duncan Tolhurst really means business as he goes after Ian Leamis. He scorches through. Right, flying past there, but can he hold that tight line? He's gone very wide. I think Ian Leamis is going to get this one. Ian Leamis leads across the line from Duncan Tolhurst in second, from Lewis Cook in third. And the Partridge boys have just stopped on the centre green with problems. Paul Whitelam gets his nose in front of the first turn. Duncan Tolhurst goes around the outside and picks it up. Now, keep off that wet patch and it'll all be good boys. But Paul Whitelam gets it back when he spins round, he almost goes round the circle, but he's let Duncan Tolhurst get away. Paul Whitelam in second place, challenging hard, and through on the inside he goes. No, he doesn't, he eases up again. Not quite got his wheels in line quick enough for that straight, but Duncan Tolhurst is away. Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen lead this one. Tight lines round there, you see, keeping off this wet patch. And it's and Kevin Owen. And look at Team Colvin and Team Day having a bit of a go there in those fourth and fifth places. And Lewis Cook comes through for fifth. Lewis Cook moves up to fifth, and Lewis Cook goes sideways down that straight. He's got it back under control, but he's now on the centre green. Well, they come. Line is on. Duncan Tolhurst going down that back straight. Paul Whitelam is right there with him. The checkered flag comes out. We're in the last turn for the last time. Duncan Tolhurst on the inside. Drifts a little wider coming out of that corner. Paul Whitelam's right in there. Duncan Tolhurst will take it. Paul Whitelam in second. Ian Leamis in third. Then Trevor Colvin. Then Mike Day. And then Lewis Cook. Wow, what a cracking race. Revs rise. Tapes fly. And here they come. Powering down the first straight. I think it was number 5 that went into the first turn first. I was so busy looking for Lester Goodwin, who's down there in third place at the moment, that didn't really see what was going on in front of me. Number 1, Clive Willis, is in second place. It's number 5 that leads. It's Wayne Yeldham and Kevin Ashley from Clive Willis and Richard Webb. They're in opposing teams. Lester Goodwin's coming on, it's strong on the inside, trying to do the business there, but those two outfits are blocking the way. Anybody think they were on the same side, weren't they? But Lester Goodwin gets up to third. Clive Willis drops back to fourth. Clive Willis comes back to third. Number 5 stays out in front. That's Wayne Yeldham and Kevin Ashley. Lester Goodwin comes through on the inside now. Side by side as they go past here, and Kevin Ashley didn't want to let him through, but Lester Goodwin forced his way through on the entrance to that turn there. Nice clean manoeuvre as Lester Goodwin goes for it. From Wayne Yeldham in second place. It's Simon Beard and Stuart Double. They're climbing all over the back wheel of Wayne Yeldham at the moment. Clive Willis comes through into third. Exciting stuff here at Good Easter. Watching that Simon Beard, he looks very fast into that turn. The checkered flag's out. Lester Goodwin's bike breaks down. Lester Goodwin packs up on the exit of that last turn. He's gone down to fourth place. The win goes to Wayne Yeldham. I've just been told that the scores on the doors for Jerem's Jewels is 582 points against Sean Shiner's 501. Ian Leamis, Trevor Colvin, John Stafford, all pretty much side by side as they came up to the line there for the end of the first lap, but Ian Leamis now forges ahead from Trevor Colvin and Terry Saunders in second place. 183 then, Ian Davis and Paul Phillips. Got the bit between their teeth this afternoon as they lead this one from Trevor Colvin. Oh, problems there, and Carl Squirrel seems to have dropped off John Stafford's outfit. We've already had that one with the win for 32, Arnold Fenner. And then we move on to race 28 for youth intermediates, and here they come. 25, Charlie Saunders, 178, Scott Campus. Get down to that first turn first. I think it was Aaron Pease that was there with them. Aaron Pease fighting back into second place down that back straight. Those three locked in battle as they come round that turn. 178, Scott Campus leads. Charlie Saunders in second place, gets himself in a bit of a tank snapper. Eases up and lets Aaron Pease through on the inside. Aaron Pease, gets straight into Scott Campus, and a big pile up on that first turn there. Over the page, we're looking for 500cc sidecars. Chariots of Fire, here they come. A couple of rider replacements in here, so your guess is as good as mine as to who is on whose team. Number 5 it is that leads, Wayne Yeldon and Kevin Ashley into the first turn. He's a Gems duel from the Clive Willis and Richard Webb in second place, and they are Sean's Shiners. Round they come then. Number 5 it is. Wayne Yeldon and Kevin Ashley from Clive Willis and Richard Webb. Then it's Tim Phillips and Terry Greenwood. Number 5. Wayne Yeldon and Kevin Ashley still leading from Clive Willis and Richard Webb. It's hot on the front line as they go round there, down that back straight. Clive Willis started to make a move, but didn't quite seem to make it. He makes another move on the inside this time. His front wheel comes up alongside. In they go together, very, very tight as they come round there. Wayne Yeldon holds on to it from Clive Willis. Clive Willis pushes again very hard going on the entrance of that corner, and they're side by side round that turn, but Wayne Yeldon picks it back up down the straight. Clive Willis is pushing hard. Clive Willis comes again. Showing his wheel to the outside a little this time. Now he cuts back for the inside. The mad dash to the line comes. Who's going to get it? It's going to be tight. It is tight, but for my money it was number 5 from number 1. But I'm not the official man on the line. I'm just the plonker on the microphone. So revs rise on the start line there. Tapes fly, and here they come. Down the first straight they go. 2 lads left on the line there. One of them's got going, the other one not too sure about. Round they come then. 183, Ian Davis and Paul Phillips from 748. Lewis Cook and Rob Hargraves from 99. Trevor Colvin and Terry Saunders. Around they come again then, 183, Ian Davis and Paul Phillips well and truly in the lead from Lewis Cook and Rob Hargrave in second place. Then it's Trevor Colvin and Terry Saunders. Then John Stafford. I think it's different ballast. Could be Symon Wall. Last lap for Ian Davis and Paul Phillips from Lewis Cook and Rob Hargrave. Oh, Trevor Colvin gets it very badly wrong there. And red flags are out.